Hello! Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy and welcome to a speed build of a large family beach house using The Sims 4 Island Living. We are of course in Sulani, as you could tell from the water beach lot, and I am so excited to be building with the pack again. I have done a few builds before, but I feel like this one might be, well, it's definitely a little bit different to what I do. It's still blue. I don't know what this is. I'm always doing these blue houses, but it's a lighter blue, and it was based off of a photo of a real house that I saw when I went to a island around where I live called Anna Maria Island. I went probably about a month or so ago with my friend Heather, aka Arson Girl Gaming, and we went and just drove around just to check out what it looked like. I told her it had beautiful beaches, so we just went and we found like this little town, and we just drove up and down looking at the houses. And then the next day her husband wanted to go see, so we went again, and this time I was able to take pictures. Now I used a lot of those pictures for inspiration to build my tropical island that I did before Island Living came out, and I made like a little tiny, not a tiny, well, they were tiny houses. They were tiny houses on a large lot. So it's a 64 by 64. I believe there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably about 7 houses in total. We built it on Twitch. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of those houses were inspired from the pictures as well. But I had been waiting to get a very particular fence to do one that I really liked. And Island Living came with definitely a cute fence. So this one right here. It's not exactly like the one that I wanted, but it was close enough. And it actually, I ended up changing the colors a bit. So originally the house that I was going to do was more of the turquoise blue than the sky blue. But when I saw the lighter wood on this fence, I just used that as inspiration for the rest of the house, and it ended up looking not a lot like the picture that I took, just because the other house didn't have a stilt foundation. It was a little bit bigger, it had a garage underneath, so I ended up just taking a lot of creative liberties. Otherwise I would show you the photo, but ended up not really looking like it at all. Just took some inspiration for the colors and the windows. So I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, it's different than the other Island Living builds I've done, I should say, because those were definitely more tropical, look like they were huts, like, I don't know if that's the right word, but maybe like they were, I don't know, hand built or something. Whereas this, I wanted to give more of a contemporary feel. I would say modern, but it's not really modern. It's definitely more contemporary, where it has some traditional elements for sure, but it's definitely something that you would see as just a regular suburban family home with a beach twist. So I really liked using the circular windows from, I believe that is from Cats and Dogs, and I used the doors from Season. So we got a couple different packs going on here. And of course that beautiful fencing from Island Living. Now I was able to cover up some of the fence with half walls so that it looked more like 2 colors, and to have like those dark posts on the ends, and then that way I was able to put in my own columns to give it the exact look that I wanted. And I actually really like the way that they came out. I'm probably going to do that more often. And then I used a roof. You know what, maybe I should show you the picture. I did use a roof that was really similar to the one in the picture. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. It's not a roof that I would normally gravitate towards, but it, like I said, it looked like the one in the picture, so I was super excited to do it. Hopefully I can find it pretty easily. And I will be building more, like definitely I will be building more from these pictures. So I just want to make sure there's no like address on here. It should be okay. It should be okay. Oh, there is. I'm gonna cover up the address just in case. All right. There we go. That is the house that I used for inspiration. So it definitely had like the same round windows. It had a different fence. Actually, this house didn't even have the fence that I was thinking of. But since we finally got those fences, I was like, I'm just going to scroll through here again and find a house that I like. And this was the one that popped up as one of my favorites from my memory. There was a lot of like really pretty ones that had tropical colors and like orange shutters and green walls, and as much as I love the Island Living stuff, I really wish that we got some more colorful things for the build buy items. Yes, we got some really cute wallpapers, but they didn't have every tropical color that I would have liked to have seen. And also a lot of the doors and windows and stuff were browns, beiges, and blues, which was nice, but I wanted to see more like, let me think of like the right way to call them, coral, seafoam green, orange, yellow. Like, there's so many other colors that I would have liked to see that we didn't necessarily get. I mean, we got them in the fences. We got like maybe them in a couple of wallpapers, but not in the doors and windows and columns and things like that. We did get a lot of blues though, so that was nice. But I expected, I don't know, I expected more, more bright colors. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to do some more bright builds. For me, this is more neutral, even though it's blue. This is definitely more on like the neutral side of what I would normally do. So I'm really happy with the way that it came out. I love it. I love the new stilt foundation that we got. My only criticism is I don't like how it makes the stilts symmetric to each room instead of to the whole house. So sometimes you end up getting way more stilts than you wanted, or they end up going in like a weird place, which isn't super noticeable, but it is something that was a bit concerning for me. And there wasn't really a good place to put the mailbox and the trash can, so I ended up just putting it on top of the porch. I could have put it directly on the sand, but there was no, like, I don't know, it's a fairly small lot for the size of house that I did, so there wasn't like a really good place to fit all of that. And then I thought of making like a little cutout, like a little cubby place to put the trash in the mail. But there was a couple issues with that. One, it was putting everything on a slight foundation, whether I wanted to or not. And two, you can't put floor tiles directly onto the sand unless you put a floor underneath it first, which again, wouldn't have been a big deal, but it was just way more work than I wanted to do. And I did a bit of landscaping, but not too much, because the way that these new foundations work, which by the way came with base game, not just Island Living, you get them with base game. You can't actually put the plants underneath them because the game still thinks it's solid, even though it's obviously open and you can see through it. So I didn't go crazy with the landscaping. I just did a little bit, just enough to, you know, make it look like you are here on an island. And yeah, so lighting was also a bit of an issue. I ended up going with these tiki torches instead. I did some like more drop lighting in the front of the house, which I think in my thumbnail I flipped. I made the front of the house the back of the house and the back of the house the front of the house, just because I liked that shot way more. And there was definitely more light being cast on it, and you can see the water. So actually, if you go to download this on the gallery, you'll probably recognize the house, but if you're looking just at my thumbnail, you're looking at the back of the house, not the front of the house. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to download it, you can find it on my gallery with hashtag Simarchy, or you can just search my gallery ID Simarchy123. And also, I'm so horrible at remembering to do this at the beginning of the video, especially when it comes to speed builds. But I did forget to introduce myself in case anybody is new. So my name is Stephanie. Like I said, I also go by Simarchy, and I am a self-proclaimed mermaid. I am obsessed with mermaids. I'm obsessed with The Sims, and I also love seahorses, unicorns, rainbows, kittens, and the color pink. And this pack is, this pack is great. I've been hearing some criticism from other Simmers though, that it felt a little bit empty. It felt more like a game pack than an expansion pack, and where I can definitely understand and see that. I personally have been having so much fun with it. It feels brand new every time I open it up. I'm constantly thinking of different Let's Plays I could do, different builds I could do, different mermaids I can create. So I've been having the time of my life. This is absolutely my favorite pack that's ever come out. And just the fact that we have mermaids in the game now, y'all know what I'm about to say. Mermaids. It blows my mind. It blows my mind that we're here. We're here. Yes, I am a mermaid. I've loved mermaids since I was a little kid, and I've always loved anything to do with the water, really. Seahorses, dolphins, manatees, whales, coral, starfish, seashells. Like, that's the type of stuff that makes me happy. So having the opportunity to build on an island now is just the best thing I could have ever asked for. And I have been really preoccupied with gameplay. The second I saw those mermaids, you know, I had to make 1 million of them. And then I decided to explore life as a mermaid, which has been fun. I definitely can understand, though, again, the criticism that the mermaids aren't as fully fledged out as they should be. I do agree with that. However, I'm just so happy that we have them, and they're beautiful and they swim beautifully. I'm so happy that I have them, that I've been really exploring gameplay a lot more lately. And I actually did a vote. It's probably too late now. I'm not sure when this is going to be posted, but I did a vote on my community tab on YouTube. asking if people prefer builds or let's plays from me, because I'm actually a builder, believe it or not. If you're new here, you're probably like, wait, you're a builder? Yes, I've been building for many years in The Sims. I have a ton of build tutorials where I teach you guys how to build. I tour a lot of houses. I see a lot of cool new tips and tricks and teach them to you guys, and it's absolutely my favorite thing. It is the reason I got into this game. It's the reason I'm still in love with this game, but just having a newfound love, a newfound interest of gameplay has been really exciting as well. So I'm just exploring everything as if it's new, even though I've been playing for many years. But I took a poll asking my community. I said, here, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, hey everyone, how are you enjoying the LPs and cast videos? LPs are Let's Plays, casts are Creative Sims. I'm obviously excited for mermaids, or do you prefer my speed builds? Let me know your thoughts. Which do you prefer to see more of? 20% said they prefer the Let's Plays and the Creative Sims, and only 11% said they prefer the speed builds, but almost 70% of you said you prefer a mix of both. So that actually makes me really happy that I'm able to explore both. I know there are a lot of amazing content creators that do both and do them both very well. But I've always, like I said, been kind of pigeonholed into this builder category. So being able to explore with gameplay maybe will make me a better builder. I don't know. I probably should think about things a little bit more. I didn't go super crazy with the clutter in this house, but I did make sure that there were enough bathrooms and bedrooms and things like that. Sometimes I get so carried away with the outside of the home that the inside is just kind of an afterthought. And I usually just, make one giant bedroom or something because I don't feel like furnishing a bunch. But this one, I really made sure to include family things. So there is 4 bedrooms, I believe. There's a nursery, a toddler room, a kid room, and a master bedroom. There's a big bathroom downstairs, 2 bathrooms upstairs. There's a study downstairs with 2 desks, which I'm working on right now. And there's a big living room. The only thing that's maybe not super kid-friendly, which again, kind of sucks, I did pick a smaller lot, was there's not really much of a yard, and I didn't even really build a deck. I sort of did porches, like balconies and stuff. So there is a spot where you could get into the water, like with one of those long ladders. However, I didn't play test it, so I don't know if it's actually functional or not. Hopefully it is, fingers crossed. And the downstairs isn't really created very much for children. Definitely their rooms are nice, but there is a big piano and a bar, so maybe more for adult entertainment downstairs. However, that can easily be tweaked. There is a space where I made a fireplace, and you could easily take out the fireplace and chairs and make it a little play area for the kids. This office can be tweaked more for the children, but I just wanted there to be rooms for everybody. In fact, maybe this could even be like the grandparents' house, and they have extra rooms for the kids for when they come to visit, but the rest of the time they use it for entertaining their friends. So there's a lot of different storylines that you can actually play out here. You could even make it like a whole group of adults, maybe sisters and a brother living together, or college students, whatever you want. You could definitely redo the rooms. They're not so small that they specifically have to be children's rooms. In fact, there's 2 that could probably be used as master bedrooms if you really wanted to go that route instead. So here's that fireplace area I was talking about. I know it's kind of weird to put a fireplace in a beach house, but it does get chilly. Living in Florida myself, there are a few months out of the year where it is cold enough that you would want the heat. So maybe instead of having like a whole giant heating system, they do just have like this little wooden fireplace that they can light up to warm up the house a bit on those chilly nights, especially if they want to open up all the windows and the doors out to the balcony. That way they can still keep it very fresh and airy, keeping that beach feel, and then also getting a little bit of warmth from the fireplace. So I figured, why not include that? I did add this brick, which brought, again, a little bit of a different feel to the house, but I thought, why not? Oh no, I forgot. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Oh, I did leave it. Okay, I was gonna say, did I get rid of it? I originally had the brick going all the way around the staircase and everything, but then I thought it felt like a little bit too much, so I just left the brick specifically where the fireplace is. I was like, whoa, I hope I didn't get rid of that entire thing, because I do really like that brick. It's from City Living, and I saw someone use it in one of the house tours we did over on Twitch recently for my Tropical Island Build Challenge, and I was like, whoa, I never noticed how amazing that brick is. So I really do like it. I've just glanced over it before. I think I'll probably use that a bit more. And speaking of Twitch, if you guys don't know, I do live stream over there 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And it's a much more interactive experience where I can talk to you guys. You guys can provide feedback on the house that I'm building, or you can help me out with my Let's Play, which we're doing a Let's Play there called Washed Ashore Pirate Meets Mermaid. And it's really fun. You guys are helping me decide like the storyline and create the characters and build their house and do all sorts of stuff as we go along. So it's progressing with your help. And then I have another Let's Play I've been doing here on YouTube specifically called Rags to Riches Mermaid Queen Edition. And that one's really fun too, because I love Rags to Riches Let's Plays, because obviously they involve gameplay and building a house, because you start off with 0 simoleons and you work your way up to building a nice home, or at least that's how I play. So yeah, there's definitely some gameplay elements here, and I had the building bug today, so I was like, I'm gonna build some more. But my point was, I will try to do more of both. Now, I've always kind of had this idea to do a series in a way where I would sort of create a family, give them a little bit of a backstory, build them a house to suit their needs, and then maybe do a tiny bit of gameplay, even if just like to show off the screenshots or do like a little video clip at the very end of the video. But I'm not sure how to go about that, mainly because I don't know if I should include the cast, like the Create a Sim footage before the speed build, or if I should make that a separate video and make them 2 separate videos, one for the family, one for the house. If you guys have any ideas on that, if you think it sounds cool, if you have an idea of how it will flow well, let me know. And then I would also have to kind of figure out like how the thumbnail would go. So do you show off the family? Do you show off the house? Do you show off the family in front of the house and hope that, you know, they both come across in the thumbnail? But yeah, that's an idea I've kind of been toying with, because it gives me the creativity of having a family and a backstory, so that when I go to build the house, I know exactly who lives there, and I can really tailor it to their needs, their careers, what the kids like, what the family likes. Whereas something like this, like I said, the downstairs, I wasn't thinking too much about kids until I got upstairs, and I was like, ooh, we have all these rooms. We can fit everybody in the family here. So yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea. I don't know how well it would execute, or if that would even be something that you guys would care to see. But if you do, please let me know. And I don't know if I actually said this, but if you want to follow me on Twitch and you want to do some more like live interactions and help me out with my gameplay and my builds on there, you can follow me at twitch.tv/Simarchy. That's also linked in the description. It's a lot of fun. It's my favorite thing to do. YouTube is where I started, but Twitch definitely feels like my home. But, you know, since I have a lot of content I want to do with Island Living, I have been putting out daily videos here again, where I had gone down to 1 video a week, probably, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I'll have to look at my timeline exactly to see when that started, but I used to do daily videos here, and now that Island Living's come out, I've gone back to daily videos because I just have so much content. It's insane. But I think it's going to go back to 2 videos a week. So what I plan on doing is 1 build like this, a speed build, maybe, like I said, where I incorporate a family somehow, and then the other is going to be a Let's Play. I'm not sure how long my Rags to Riches will last, so if you guys have ideas, if you want me to do more Let's Plays after that series is over, let me know now in the comments too. That would be great. And if you have any ideas for builds, of course, let me know. So we are in the screenshots already. I just can't believe how beautiful this house is. I know I'm tooting my own horn, but you know, the building bug is back. I'm very proud of it. I love the water lot. It is stunning. It is so beautiful. This island, this world, all the screenshots, every angle, every backdrop, all the lush plants. I mean, look at the little huts in the back. It's my dream back, and it's a dream come true, and I'm so excited to be creating content for you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I was trying to say. I might also continue another series that I've been doing where I've been building starter homes that include 1 pack. So it's a starter home within budget for a brand new family, and then it includes base game plus 1 other pack. I've been doing that with all the expansion packs. I think depending on when this comes out, my last few will be coming out the same week. And then I may continue that with game packs or stuff packs as well. So of course, let me know if that's what you want to see. As much as I love this game and I love coming up with new fun things to do, I also want to hear from you because I want to know what you guys want. You know, I started this channel so that I can make new friends, show off my creations, also show off your guys' ideas, because I know not everybody can have a channel, and some people don't even have The Sims. They love the game, but they just watch me play because, I don't know, they can't afford it, or they would rather just watch someone do the work. But whatever the case is, like I said, I do love hearing from you, so please let me know in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, of course. You know, if you want to subscribe, like I said, I put out at least 1 video a week, trying to work up to 2. But this past month or so, you're gonna have a ton. You're gonna have a ton of new videos. And also, thank you for helping me hit 13,000 subscribers. Crazy, we've grown so much just in the past couple of weeks. We went from 10,000 to 13,000 relatively quickly. So, you know, hit subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll hang out with you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye! Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.